Okay, so it's gonna do a VOD review on the first Scream game. Okay, so a little background first. I heard that my team has 4 diamonds and 2 golds or something like that. But definitely there's 3 diamonds here. So the fact that the score is 3-2, spoiler. I think it's my team losing. My team got 3-2, so it's not supposed to be this close. You have 3 diamond players. It's supposed to be like 3-0 because the game snowballs a lot. So I'm just so curious, like what goes wrong and like how this is also doing a VOD review for myself. So Sonic up in 3.
Oh yep, they're running good.
If you have something which benefits the entire team, it's good to just tell the team, especially if you are attacking like Sonic Arrow. It's very useful if anybody wants to play Hanzo. I don't think I do that often enough because usually I just keep quiet. So this is the first game. I'm fresh. I'm not tired. I actually say that. Am I supposed to use Storm Arrow early on? Actually, because I don't know what team comp the enemy is running, so I can't judge. So okay.
Drop heal, drop heal.
So we didn't have enough. We do not have enough shield busting, but potential. What's wrong? Honestly, don't know what. Frigate 1. Like we are 2 down now. What? Frigate 1.
Nice.
Monkey behind.
Drop heal. Drop heal, drop heal.
I'm not sure if is it because everybody is just focusing the Reinhardt. If that's the case, then the enemy team is doing well. Like I'm a bit surprised that the Reinhardt goes down so fast. The Discord op, yes. Instant. Like, they're running what, 3 tanks? Frigate 1. Frigate 1.
Nice.
Somehow I can't even see Winston. So Doomfist went in and did a lot of work. Monkey behind. Winston player, whoever you are. You should be diving me, not my Zarya. Frigate 1. Frigate 1.
Nice.
If you're Winston, you don't know what is on the point. You might not want to dive in because diving in blind usually is a bad idea. Monkey behind. Yeah, the monkey probably missed his dive. Like you're supposed to go for me. If you go for me, I'm probably dead. You have the bubble, I can't do anything. I'm half. Yeah, you went for Zarya, so I was lucky. Because I don't even know the Winston was diving me, to be honest.
Dude, Twitch, you're freaking AFK.
Delay
Dude,
kill D.Va.
D.Va's just staggering.
Yeah, next time delay kill.
Easy carry.
Yeah, Doomfist did carry. The kill fits all of his names. So that's the problem when you run dive, I guess. If you send in a Winston with a bubble with defense matrix, your backline is vulnerable to Doomfist. But if the skill level is equal, you probably lost. We are what, 4v6. So Doomfist did a lot of carrying there.
I already have my grab.
Hate to
For
admit.
freaking Doomfist out. LOL.
Yeah, Zarya got the ult before Doomfist before. dragon. So whoever was feeding Zarya charge, that's a mistake. Alright. But I'll need to see from your point of view because I don't know what's going on the other side.
Okay, we're gonna charge it them. We're gonna charge them. Okay.
But is Wolf using
Right.
the voice channel?
We probably want to demag the D.Va before we use Graph. That should have been a call. Charging at them, I don't think so. Winston, when you want to die for Hanzo, please ask D.Va to follow you. You come in alone, you're not going to do anything.
Okay, charging on them. Charging on them. Huge.
Wow. Holy crap.
Good thing. Good thing. Good
Use
thing.
Graph.
On them. Charging on them. For freaking Doomfist out. Lol. Okay, we're gonna charge it them. We're gonna charge them. Okay.
But is Wolf using
Right.
the voice channel?
Okay, charging on them. Charging on them.
I think we made a bad play. It's just that it happens to pay off. The D.Va, Zarya doesn't know if D.Va has no defense matrix. There's nobody calling it out. Or maybe he does know. He counts how long the defense matrix up. But D.Va could have easily add that graph and we will be in trouble. So, not the best play, but it works out. So, whatever. Just maybe unlucky. D.Va, I don't know how you want to time the eating the graph. Is there a way to bait it? If you are D.Va, you see a Zarya walking in front of the other tank. You see Zarya walking just walking towards you, probably has graph, so that's one way to tell. If I see a Zarya like so aggressive, I know okay, yes, graph, so I'll just split up from the team. I mean, this is knowledge for everybody, yeah, because once you see a Zarya is very aggressive, you can just call out to your team and say Zarya has graph, split. Zarya has graph, split. As short as possible.
Huge.
Wow. Holy
Okay, this
crap.
is BM.
Good thing. Good thing. Good
Huge
thing.
graph. Yeah, huge graph.
Go for it.
Probably Zen don't have ult. If you have ult, then that probably wouldn't have happened.
Glowfreak, you're using team voice channel. Press P, then click the blue headphone.
The person who is talking now is basically their coach. It's a master player. I think it's 15 or something. So one thing I wasn't too happy about the script is how is a spectator giving advice, giving ideas during the game. Seems unfair because as a spectator you can see both teams out status, you can see where they're attacking from. I don't think this should be allowed. Even when I'm spectating, I try to assume that I don't know what the enemy is doing if I want to give opinions. But I don't think that's allowed. So I mean, the fact that you have 4 diamonds, 2 golds, plus a master doing shot calling, 3-2 is like losing the game, man. It should be 3-0. It's just, I mean, so far so good, but we'll see what's going to happen.
guys.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, see, I corrected it. You don't say I have out, like I don't know who you are. Just say we have Valkyrie, we have Mercy out. That would be better. But it's a solo queue player, so
I know that, didn't you? I know what you're going to do.
okay. So I saw D.Va using defense matrix. I delay launching my sonic arrow. Don't want to get eaten. And alternatively, I can place it on top of here, but I was trying to be greedy.
Yeah, I know what you're doing now.
What's with this Winston dive? Bad idea, man.
You do.
Not punished because of double bubble. Winston uses bubble, so I use bubble. But you don't want to do this. Yep. Good play on the Reinhardt. He saw that you have no bubbles, you use both bubbles for one dive. He just waited and he used this. Good reaction from the Zenyatta. He used Transcendence to counter Earth Shatter. Okay. So basically the attacker's tank made a mistake. Our Reinhardt punished them, but Zenyatta bailed everybody up.
Why do you press E so late, Dimitri? You don't know how to.
Vincent is out.
You're not supposed to be here, Lucio. You're supposed to go help your team. I don't even need to kill you. I'm already doing damage to your team by making you stay here. Yeah, I mean, I'm missing. After this, you see me miss a lot of shots, but Lucio coming on the point dancing here is soft throwing. You shouldn't be doing this. You're supposed to be healing your team. You don't want to do this as Lucio. Yeah, if it's normally that flick would have killed you. But I'm missing here.
Get her, get her, get her.
Another miss.
Please get
There's a Lucio
her.
on the point, by the way. 1v1 your Hanzo.
Oh, yep.
Weirdly, gold DPS is first place in the house, so there's like more.
Yeah, I mean,
Get her, get her, get her.
this movement is very nice if you want to stall the point. If in this situation, you will want to actually try to shoot me. I have no healers here. I'm alone. 1v1, there's a chance that you can actually kill me. This is over respecting the enemy. But the fact that I mean, this play is correct if I'm the hard carry of the team. But I mean, this team, they have few people who can carry the team, so it's the wrong decision. This movement, yeah, you're wasting all my time, but meanwhile your team is getting destroyed because of no heals. Like you see a Doomfist, Lucio is actually very useful against Doomfist because when he press E, you can just push him away and he has to use his shift and punch out immediately. He can't kill anybody. You spend time playing on the payload with Hanzo, then the team's gonna die. Like, you're more valuable than me to your team, to be honest. Lucio healing, do not underestimate it. The Lucio healing and peeling, these two functions. So you don't want to do this.
Please get
There's a Lucio on
her.
the point, by the way. 1v1 your Hanzo. Like, I was like so... I couldn't care less. I just want, hey, please come and help, because I don't want to lose to Lucio 1v1. It make me look very bad. But I'm not too concerned, because like the Lucio's not really trying to kill me.
Buddy.
Guys wanna come? Help back.
Gold DPS as well.
Come back.
Okay, come back, Zarya.
You need to come back.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's happening in front, so I can't comment, but let's just make an assumption. We just kill their Lucio. There's very low risk of you guys being overrun. Yes, I know they're running double dive, we are running DEFCON, but if everybody is there, there's not much risk. The Zarya can go ahead and just farm Diva for ult. So I think Mercy's call is incorrect. Zarya will probably know if she can push forward or not. Worst come to worst, there's a Reinhardt, there's a Brigade here. If the whole team dives, Zarya, she's in no risk of dying. She can bubble herself, the Brigade can do stuff. So Zarya can make a judgment to go and farm whatever she wants. She has the right to do it. Because Lucio, the person who can punish this play is Lucio, because you can speed boost the entire team to go farm the Zarya. But since Lucio just died, that won't happen.
I got my grab. Do you have?
Yeah, see. There's a good reason why Zarya went in front and farm. Because we want to farm Graph, which is super important. So she actually got Graph faster than me.
Hanzo audience?
Nope. Okay. I think because you want to respawn faster. Okay. It's correct.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna reset on the high ground.
Die.
And just remake.
This is me. Oops.
Okay.
I really need to put my hand here. Reset.
Yes, as well.
Just remake.
Okay, this is me trying to do some fancy things but fail miserably. I was trying to do some picking on the roof, but I don't know how to do it. Fuck, I fucked up. Yep. Why I say I fucked up is because if Lucio wasn't here, I'm not sure if you're alone or if you're alone, then don't do that. But why I say I fucked up because I just wasted my lunch just for some cute things. So that's a mistake. Whenever you find yourself, that was what I was trying to do.
Towards the next game, you're gonna be
Yeah, I know we have a little more time. I'm trying to like farm my ultimate because Lucio just died.
stopping up for a lone wolf. You can also just stream
Falling off was not my idea. I didn't plan to fall off.
while you're spectating. Yeah,
Yeah, I see. Actually took damage.
you can stream your while spectating. I guess. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, we're gonna charge.
I heard Brigade out, so when Brigade out, what's the team gonna do? They're gonna push forward. I tried to use Dragon to zone it, and Diva out me. So this is a chance for me to die. I don't think I died from this, but this is my game sense not very good because I should have known that Diva didn't use the ultimate. It's already 3 minutes. Diva will have the ultimate, so this is bad play on my part. I don't think I died, but I really should die from this. You see, I was like, 1 second, what am I gonna do? Winston sort of saved me.
Oh, one man.
Thanks for the armor.
Let me rewatch that.
You can also just stream while you're spectating. Yeah, you can stream while spectating. I guess. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, we're gonna charge it.
Reinhardt basically saved me out of that.
While spectating. I guess. Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, my bad hard disk. Basically, I'm not sure about Winston's ultimate usage, but if that's what you guys want to do, you guys, I think you can combo, because how does Diva out get kills? Get kills when people don't expect it. Okay, if you out to the enemy team most of the time, and when there's no pressure, we can just stay behind Reinhardt. We expect Reinhardt to block the Diva bomb. Okay, but just imagine if during that moment of chaos, when everybody think they are safe behind the Reinhardt barrier, imagine if the monkey starts pushing people around. So probably you want to combo both tanks out together. Probably want to do that instead of Diva using the bomb, then monkey outing after that. Monkey out has not too much value, to be honest, especially on defense, because you can just use it to stall the point. On attack, you do that. Like, I'm not sure who you want to push. Usually what the monkey does is he'll come and dive me. This is what Winston usually do. They come and dive me, and I'll start to shoot them. I'm low, he's low. Then I think I can kill him. Then he press Q. Then I'm like, oh my god, full health primal rage Winston. Then I die. So that's what usually Winston do. If you opt to just push everybody around, there's nothing for you to push to the cliff. So I'm not sure how much I like it, using the Winston out after the Diva bomb. Might not even be worth it. But if you're low on HP, you out, then I can understand. So yep, that's something to think about.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, we're gonna charge it.
Yep, Winston clearly out after the Diva bomb.
One man.
Thanks for the armor.
Okay, they charged anyways, it's fine.
What he just said, they trans anyway is fine, because usually what you do is Zarya grab the whole team, then Zenyatta will just save everybody from that, and it's worth it because usually Zen will get out faster than Zarya, usually. But this guy is is very good player, so I mean he get out faster than me, so what can I say?
Oh, one man.
Thanks for the armor.
Okay, they charged anyways, it's fine.
Okay, now I see something. Zen and Lucio out together. Usually you don't want to use both of these ultimates in the one single team fight. You want to spread it out because they are basically do the same thing. So yeah, you don't want to use it both at the same time. It's usually the wrong decision. Okay, I'm not sure if what's the health situation of everybody. But even if let's say if you want to use it, then communicate with the team earlier. Okay, this round, like why we do not like to run Zen and Lucio together as two healers is because it requires the communication to, okay, next team fight, who is going to use? Zen is going to use or Lucio is going to use? You have to communicate that upfront. It's okay for attack because you can plan your attack, but when defending, sometimes you want a clutch. Let's say Genji out, then both healers will just press Q. Then Genji, even without killing somebody, his one Dragon Blade already trade for 2 defensive out, which is big value. Then they will just push the next part. The Genji will just, oh okay, I'll just dash back and or die or whatever. Then we just attack the next fight. So yeah, Zen, Lucio, very very important ultimates. Don't use both at one single team fight. I'm being pressured. This is playing correctly. I'm being pressured.
Okay, they charged anyways, it's fine. So we're gonna lose this fight. 100%.
I think this focus fire is quite
Okay,
good because Mercy was healing me the entire way.
It's fine. So we're gonna lose this fight. 100%. Okay,
Thanks for the armor.
okay, they charged anyways, it's fine.
Thanks for the armor.
Okay, they charged anyways, it's fine.
Why did we not have any frontline pressure? What happened?
Oh, one man.
Thanks for the armor.
Okay, they charged anyways, it's fine. Okay. Oh, one man.
Oh. I think Reinhardt sacrificed to give the team a chance.
Thanks for the armor.
Okay, they charged anyways, it's fine.
Could I have done something different here? Not sure, seriously. It's like everything is in my face instantly. Nothing's dying. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure what I would have done differently.
So we're gonna lose this fight, 100%.
So I guess the double support out did pay off here. But usually it's the wrong thing to do. They use 3. They use Graph, they use Transcendence and Lucio out.
Do after this we should give Wolf like that?
Yeah, Doomfist should not have used it out there. We clearly lost the fight.
The tournament AWP Discord, you think?
Yeah.
Reset.
I have out though.
Okay, reset.
Objective lost. My ultimate is ready. The payload.
Here I remember. Zen is actually going to pick a Hanzo. You don't want to do that. You really don't want to do that. If I get lucky, then boom. Here it's actually nice because Winter and Diva dive me at the same time, and it's actually quite smart here. Might be pure coincidence, but let's just call it whatever it is. Here, because Winston showed himself first, actually I think it's misplay on my part because he used a bubble and there's a bubble. I shouldn't even try to shoot it, I should just run away, but I make a very bad decision here. I tried to shoot him. Holy, really? Then I saw the diva, I was like, oh my god. So I think my decision to stand there and shoot the Winston with Storm Arrow caused Mercy to use it out. So that's my fault. Not sure why Winston ran away. Like, I think if you come in and continue fighting, you will win because I already used my Storm Arrow. So I'm like, oh, get out of jail free. But not really. It's getting died.
Focus on the break along.
Bye bye, I'm dead. See. Yeah, I think this is entirely on me. Now I do not know where my team is. I assume they were holding on the high ground behind me, because that's where is usually where people hold. I don't even know where they are. Oh, okay, but I'm not used to get dove by a Winston and Diva at the same time, and Mercy can't actually out heal it. So yeah, really. I walked into the wall, which is why I took like so much damage there. So it's a series of bad plays. Really. Yeah, they were all holding on. Okay, so it's not totally on me, because I don't know why we want to fight there. We are running sniper comps. We should be holding around here. Like if this is like platinum, low platinum defensive hold, they try to hold at the choke there, which usually is a bad idea. What you want to do, if you are running a sniper comp, a Reinhardt, you want to set up here. Okay, that's what usually we do. You set up here, or you can set up here. Why you want to set up here? If you're running Widow Hanzo, you want to set up here so the enemy team can't just dive you, and the Reinhardt can swing the hammer and stuff like that. And Sarah can come and help. Why you want to set up here where I'm standing as a Reinhardt is because you want to set up Doomfist. Doomfist can hide here. I mean, so happened that he died, I'm pointing at him. Here there's a place where Doomfist can hide. And once the team is at a choke, he can just go behind and just go farm the support for free. He can get 2 kills without any risk. Almost without risk. So as Reinhardt, you want to set up here. You don't want to set up there like, what am I supposed to do? Shoot through the wall? Okay, so I made a bad move, my team made a bad move. Yo, Hanzo is getting died.
Focus on the break along.
Bye bye, I'm dead. Guys, when both tanks dive your sniper, please help. I don't even think they know that I'm getting doped by both of them. Diva, after you kill the Hanzo, just faster run away, reposition yourself, fly to high ground, something.
We definitely need the wolf guy to like use this card. Is everyone using team chat?
Okay, we gotta communicate on team chat, boys.
You guys should just
Team
like
chat.
meet your Discord.
I don't think they are in team chat because Hanzo got doped, nobody helped.
Okay, everyone talk on team chat.
We have combo.
Okay.
Okay, we are grab. Grab and Dragon Strike. We should win fight. Don't mess up the grab. And the Dragon Strike.
Let's start to use spacebar a bit more. Okay, so I saw Diva flying up, which is nice.
We have combo.
Okay, here we can't contest you. So here, if you already communicate this with your team, it's nice. You just get your healers. You're running Zen. Okay, Zen can stay on this payload. I'm not even sure if he's alive. Okay, so Zen can stay on this payload. Push it. Diva, Winston, come and spawn cameras. You don't want us to be able to come out here. You want us behind the castle, behind the choke. If you can keep us there, you get this. That's how you get this point. Okay, so you have very mobile tanks. You have to exploit your speed. You have to exploit your mobility. That's something that we are running death ball. We do not have all of this. So if you can keep us inside there, there's very little we can do. Then you get the point for free.
Okay.
Okay, we are grab. Grab and Dragon Strike. We should win fight. Don't mess up the grab. And the Dragon Strike. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go, guys. Go. Do it.
Then that's out.
2 outs for 2 outs. Ours is actually more expensive, so good play on their part. This is why if you anticipate the enemy going to run, then you will need the Ana, so you can prevent this from happening. It used to be Mercy can damage boost Hanzo to just kill everybody, even with Graf, but Jeff Kaplan decided he doesn't like Hanzo because he's a Winston main. So we can't do that anymore.
Can you come on?
So nice of Winston to leave me alone after I do the wall climb. Usually it's a good idea to just confirm the kill. I'm just 2-3 hits away from dying.
Keep over, I will fall. Ah! Okay, sorry.
Oh god.
Trying to
Dimitri,
clutch.
you have to switch off.
The reason why I use this is I'm trying to clutch here. Like here. You're on this very narrow path, I can use Dragon to get a team kill.
Dimitri, you have to switch off.
Probably miscalculate on my part. Or should I? Don't play Doomfist, pick a...
Dimitri,
Yeah.
you have to switch off.
Don't play Doomfist, pick a Reaper.
Yeah, Reaper's good.
I think the enemy team have better ultimate usage than us. Just that we get our ultimates faster. I'm not sure if it's an accident or what, but the double support ults, one to neutralize the Graf Dragon combo, another one used to push the point. It's well done, man. Goat's OP. Damn.
For this final part, Dimitri. No, he's
I think Lucia's out as well. Be careful.
I honestly thought I'm on the other high ground. I was like, why everything looks so different? I'm trying to figure it out. Until that happens, then I was like, oh my god, I've been AFK for 5 seconds. Winston gonna die, Hanzo.
Fast fight, scoop up. Wherever our grab, that's it.
Wall climb mechanics.
Yeah, you guys have grab. You have to pop out.
When Zarya grab your team and you reverse grab the enemy team, it's usually a bad idea. Usually the first team who lands the grab will win. Somehow they didn't die, so I don't know, man. Somehow they didn't die. Get the Winston behind. Hello Winston, thanks for leaving me alone. Winston, focus. Got out of jail free, man. We lost the team fight probably because I was AFK here. Somehow I thought this wall, because usually I use the right exit. I use this left exit once. I thought this wall is the other wall and I can pick here.
I think Lucia's out as well. Be careful.
Didn't even realize because usually there's nothing to hit on the right side, I think. Like here I was like, oh my god, I was AFK for 15 seconds.
Just usual.
See? They like to combo 2 support outs. I'm not sure if that's the right play. Like they've been doing this 3 times in a row. Is this the right play? I mean, I don't watch pro matches, so I don't know if this is how you play goats. If that's the case, then okay, I need to brush up on my knowledge. This is how you use Diva Bomb. Once the fight already started, both teams already commit to engage. Use your Diva Bomb. That's nice. one out after the other. Is it necessary? I think you already won this team fight. Winston gonna die to Hanzo.
Last fight, group up.
See, somebody called group up. This is something that typically more experienced players will do. Once they know the team fight is off, they already use Transcendence. There's no way we can win a team fight. Everybody just retreat quickly, and we managed to hold the final point. Partially because Winston let me go.
Wherever our grab, that's it.
Jeff Kaplan want to throw the game for me. Don't let me climb the wall.
Yeah, you guys have grab. Yes, pop out.
One thing which I realized as well, Winston liked to use his bubble when Zarya bubble you. Okay, when Zarya bubble you, I mean this is all about communication as well. I don't think you expect this in solo queue, but if you are playing in a 6v6, I expect this to be communicated. Too many times I see Zarya bubbling the Winston, which is correct when he dies. But Winston used the bubble too early. You do not need to take no damage from the dive. You can, once you are in the air, Zarya bubble you. You know when Zarya bubbles you. You do not need to use your E before you take damage. You can take some damage, you have the armor will not go away so fast. So once you start to take some damage, press your E. Then you can make your dive much more effective. It's a big difference. Hello Winston, Winston, behind! Yeah. Winston, if you focus me, I think you got the point. That dragon just zoned everything.
If you can kill Diva and then leave Diva mech. Oh yeah, you can.
My ultimate is ready to
Who will look for the payload? God, I seriously thought there's somebody behind. I heard something when I was playing.
I would like hide somewhere, yeah. Up to you, up to you.
Okay, maybe I'll
Pushing in.
Yep, we see that again. Winston using the bubble before Zarya bubble expires. Okay.
Oh, not the
Get the shield, get the shield.
Wait,
The shield half, the shield half.
I think it's quite clear that you already lost a team fight when you used the bubble.
oh, not
1-for-1, 5v5.
The shield half, the shield half.
Yep. Rule of thumb, don't use your ultimate once a team fight is already decided. Don't feel too bad if you are the one I'm calling out, because our so-called diamond player used that on the first point after we lost the team fight.
Very nice, they wasted that bomb.
Nice. Go shelter.
Okay, 30 seconds left. So what is our win condition? Win condition is if I can snipe off one healer here.
They both have their defensive out at bay.
I'm going shelter
For
from here.
Lucio.
I'm farming out.
Beat them, beat them. I'm going shelter, I'm going shelter.
Don't-
Beat them.
Yeah. Farming my out because if I can use dragon to split up team, we can easily win a team fight. That's why I went out there.
Oh fuck, I'm stuck. Wait.
Hello Winston behind.
Get break, focus break. Big one, big one. I got that.
See, no focus fire, nothing dies.
Ah shit, push too far.
You guys come
I
together.
saw that Dimichi.
Diva 1.
Alright, nice.
Ah shit, push too far.
You guys come
I
together.
saw that Dimichi.
Diva 1. Basically, Zarya won the game for us by farming Graph so fast. So whoever was feeding Zarya out, then that is something to work on. But I understand it's not easy to fight against this Zarya. He's a good player. So basically, Zarya carried. We didn't use our ultimates very well. Ult usage, we are actually much worse when it comes to ult usage. It's just that we get our ultimates so fast, so we end up winning. Okay. So overall, I think the attackers play better than the defenders. It's just the yep. And Winston bubbles, if it's slightly better, the final point definitely is yours. You have to work on that.
Nice.
Audio 2.
Welcome.
Really good.
Push them, guys.
You need use.
Yeah, fast defense.
They have a Pharah. Pharah on defense. I'm not sure how much I like it. It will work in solo queue up to 2006 SR. Nobody will. Teams can't really take down Pharmacy until 2006. In solo queue 2008, you do this. Enemy will just go pick a widow and snipe you. And now there's Ashe in the comp, so every game there's an Ashe. Most of the time you don't want to run Pharah on defense unless you have a very good reason to.
Am I getting?
Wait, I'm not on either.
I'm missing like crazy here.
I'm nothing to heal.
Push them,
I'm
guys.
actually curious, like,
Yeah, fast defense.
how did my arrow drop so low?
Am I getting?
Wait, I'm not on either. I'm nothing to heal.
Yeah, I was shooting too.
Push them, guys.
You need use.
Where's the monkey? Where's the monkey?
Push.
Coming. Going.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting Brian.
Ana.
We got a pick.
I'm getting Brian.
We got a pick, but we got farmed.
So nice, guys. Missy one.
I really should be dead there. I spent too much time there. I really should be dead. Call out who you want to focus. Zarya. Yeah, I was like, call out who you want to focus, who you want to dive. There's nobody.
Sorry, please.
Zarya was so low.
I'm not now. I'm not gonna use it yet.
Let's get back.
So let me get blade, and then we can
I don't
combo.
think we can dive. I don't think we
Yeah,
can
we
dive.
can combo
We
together.
have to go Ryan.
Let's
We
get
have
back.
to go for
Too many people giving callouts.
Ryan comp.
I'm going out.
Which is okay because it wasn't during a team fight. They were just gathering.
Can I get some healing? Vegeta? I'm behind you. Vegeta, I'm dying.
Vegeta is AFK.
Is he even? Yeah.
Is Vegeta even in
Okay, we can
chat?
combo.
Wait for me.
Usually this is a wrong play, both your healers are dead. But I refuse to go back because I want to farm out charge, I want to get a pick. Let's say if both teams are, if this is 6v6, if we are playing competitive 6v6, probably this is a wrong play because somebody can just say, hey, we got both our healers, let's just dive the enemy team. But you guys didn't do that, so I'm free to do whatever I want. If you have a Lucio, you can definitely do that. But you got two picks, both are healers. There's nothing stopping you from just coming here and just dive me.
Get back.
Come on, you missed that, dude. Okay, Ryan, can you
Let's
drop
not
shield?
waste the
Ryan, can you
shield.
drop shield?
Alright, Mercy.
Okay, we have blade.
Yeah, we do not have our healers. Our Reinhardt is standing there, wasting his barrier. Barrier is a resource. You don't want to go into the next team fight without full barrier. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
Okay,
ready?
everyone push, just push.
Just damage boost the Genji while he's waiting.
Go.
You block.
Let's get that. I'm blocked.
That was
I got off. He's in the spawn.
That's good.
I was hellbent on getting Ash. And I think Farah is shooting somewhere around me because it's so loud, the bombs. But didn't land me. Or maybe she wasn't shooting at me. Now in hindsight, like here I already realized, oh, I should be shooting the Farah, not the Ash. The priorities are not target priority is not good. So this is on me.
I don't have any freaking energy at all.
The gun offline.
Get right. Someone get right. He's one.
Yeah, I think we lost this team fight because of me. I was focusing Ash instead of Farah. Like I'm the only hit scan here, I should be doing my job. I didn't, that's why we lost.
Fair half.
I'm actually surprised we can't get the point by now.
I'm gonna have to shut that.
What are we doing, dude?
What is the Brigitte?
Yeah, Brigitte is playing very badly. Didn't heal the Mercy and delay kill herself.
What happened?
See, I've used my sonic arrow in the air. One of the things which I tend to repeat this many times. When I pull out that, and I was looking at the Farah, or looking at any target for that matter, I will use my sonic arrow there, especially when I'm confident to land a shot. So that totally did not pay off.
Are we pushing? I'll go grab my shield. Break the shield.
Good positioning by Farah because I can't really dive you without putting myself into very big risk. Our Reinhardt is doing well because he's trying to gain ground for us. So I think what I should do is I should lunge to the left side. But if that's the case, then Farah will have a very good angle on me. So I'm not sure what to do.
Oh, good. Get advantage.
Somehow McCree picked her off.
Go right.
Missing all my shots.
Oh yeah, I have to.
Missing all my shots.
He got you.
Yeah, you're shaking so hard.
Missing all my shots. I really should be dead then. In my com games, if I do this, I'm dead. I didn't respect the Ash at all. What's our McCree doing up there? Yeah, McCree should be dead as well. Hanzo is going to try to snipe the Farah. So yeah, I'm trying to go up there and trying to get a better angle on Farah. That's the idea. I tell my team so they know what I'm doing. Be aware. Farah half.
I'm out now.
Okay, Mercy I noticed a few times in the games. I'm not sure if it's the same Mercy player, but you float too much. It's easy to land a shot on Mercy when it's floating. Mercy is dead, let's go!
Okay, we have it.
Oh, whoa.
Unlucky.
Right close, man.
Went for big plays, went for the dragon. Then I got shattered.
Okay, Wolf, just shield me. Just shield. I'm gonna hide you now, right? But
I
not
would
right
grab
now.
this, I would grab this.
Dash, nice.
Did I hear Mercy use the ult?
I'm gonna hide you now, right? But
I
not
would
right now.
grab this,
Why did Mercy use the ult? I don't understand.
I would grab this.
Is something going on that I'm not aware? Why did Mercy use the ult? I really don't know.
Dash, nice.
Alright, nice.
Oh, be careful, behind. Go to the point first. Go to the point first.
Okay.
Alright, it's good.
I got shelter, I got shelter.
I think I haven't seen bot for a long time, so
Actually, this Empress Dome out tracking is probably better than me. That's one of the bad things of being a one trick. Like out tracking for Hanzo isn't that important. So that's something which I never practice. So I'm pretty bad at tracking outs. Like I never even bother to track outs because it doesn't affect the way that I play too much, which is why I'm not higher where I'm supposed to be because I did not develop this skill. So in a 6v6, if somebody can track outs for me, I'll do very well. Yeah. So if you are the support player, you track outs, like more or less you give people an idea. Oh, they haven't seen Bob in some while, so we know like okay, more or less what to expect the next fight. When you know what to expect, you can play accordingly. If you know like the rank is going to have shatter, then you know okay, don't go for those bold dragon plays. Stay on your high ground. So yeah, I mean it will matter. Sooner or later it will matter. If your current enemies can't punish you, you climb 500 SR, they will punish you. If you have any misplays, if you have any weakness. It's me trying to farm out. Still running Farah?
I'm coming back.
Seriously? Yeah, I'm surprised that we run Farah here because it's quite hard to get value out of Farah here. I don't know, man. This final point, the ceiling is not very high. I can stand here. It's easy to land the Farah. Oh, I'm genuinely surprised the defending team want to run Farah. Still want to run Farah here.
I'm gonna hang here then shelter.
Oh, Ryan, it's good to be found.
I know, anyway.
Yep, Bob. So the Mercy was correct.
Look, Bob, Bob, Bob!
Did Bob got solo altered by the Reinhardt? Seems like it. I think the enemy Reinhardt blocked the shatter, so good job. Okay. Whenever you are Reinhardt, you block a enemy Reinhardt's Earth Shatter. In my books, you won the team fight, alright? Regardless of whatever happens next. Because that's your main job as Reinhardt, is to block the enemy Reinhardt's shatter. Whenever you can do it, that's very, very good. And Bob just won't die, man. That's the problem when you run Hanzo and McCree. Your anti-tank potential is very weak. Your anti-barrier, anti-tank is very weak. It's just that they have a Pharah, so we feel that it's good to have a hit scan. So you can argue, let's say if this McCree player's aim is not very good, by playing Pharah, you force him to get off Doomfist and play McCree, I think that's doing something. But unfortunately, he can't play McCree, so bad luck.
Let's go shelter.
Yeah, why is it passive? Go! I have out to back
Stuck
you
in the
out.
wall. Oh, just went AFK.
Go! Follow what I say.
Let's see one time.
Nice.
Follow what I say.
Oh, Ryan, it's good to be found.
I know, anyway.
Look, Bob, Bob, Bob!
I think I know what. I'm like, how did we win this team fight? That's why I'm rewatching it a few times. We won this because despite Bob, our barrier uptime is longer, I guess.
Let's go shelter.
Yeah, why is it passive? Go! I have out to back
Stuck
you
in the
out.
wall. Oh, just went AFK.
Go! Follow what I say.
Let's Spectre.
Yeah, why is it passive? Go! I have out to back
Stuck
you
on the
up.
wall. Oh, he just went AFK.
Go! Follow what I say.
It's probably okay when you compare Ash, Widow, Hanzo McCree. Hanzo McCree got better barrier bursting potential. Mercy is damage boosting us, that helps. Yes, you have a Bob, but once the Bob is no longer there, then we just won the barrier war. Plus, I noticed our Reinhardt was dropping the barrier from time to time, so you can save a bit there, but you make sure you know what you're doing, else the enemy runs a Widow, you drop the barrier, your Mercy will die. So it paid off, and we use our ultimate first, pressure, and now Widow has no support. The Widow actually stalemated me. Like, I didn't kill her, she didn't kill me. It's basically 5v5 the entire time.
Mercy one. Mercy one.
I have to see from somebody's point of view. So it's like pretty close the game.
Mercy one.
Yes, I mean we still have 2 minutes, but it's still pretty close. That's closer than how it's supposed to be. So I think ultimate usage. The other team did better. It's just we got our outs faster, and yeah, that's basically the summary of the game. Will be interesting to hear from the other side. Okay, thanks for watching.